Welcome to Fouts Boxing Theory, professional striking coach for boxing and MMA. Take a look at the poster, blah, blah, blah. We're going to be taking a look at Ian Gary versus Shavkat Rakhmonov. And what we're going to be taking a look at are all of the landed and not landed strikes, kinda. And we're going to be kind of grading them. Now, first, throws a jab, he gets countered. A little bit of a jab here, okay? Um, Now, landing another little tiny jab here, right? But not really. This one kind of misses, but it looks like it gets him. Very, very grazing shot. Okay. Throws this shot, touches him. Now, this is a right hand. Normally, you're going to score these really highly, right? But this is not a hard shot. He's barely touching him. Okay. We're not going to debate that too much. We're going to talk about that a little bit less or a little bit more at the end here. Now, this right hand kind of catches him like kind of on the cheek, kind of deep there, right? But he rependulums, boom, to avoid the next shot, kind of showing, man, he's fine. It's still not a hard shot. Catches him while he's clearing it. If he had caught him with a good shot, he definitely would have gone down. He's in the middle of a pendulum here, so it's very, very clearly not a hard punch or a hard strike. And this is another one he got a lot of credit for, but he's almost getting countered. Now, the shot is getting caught right here. You know, that very classic Russian, you go boom, catch, and then throw a shot. I hate this move. I think it's really bad, by the way. But throwing the shot here, he's getting his head off the line here, but it is still making a little bit of contact with him, right? But with the forearm, it's not really a scoring blow, but damage, right? If a guy gets hurt there, like still, you know, but it's not really hitting him with a clean shot. Now, on the inside, this is one of the few knees that he lands here, kind of on the side. He's kind of smacking him with the inside of the leg, boom, tapping him on the hip, okay? And again, we want to be scoring damage, right? He lands a little bit of a knee here, and now he throws a second knee. And does Gary go down from a low blow here? No, he fights like a man. Now, gets him on the ropes here. We got a double scoring here, boom. And then he's going to throw another knee here, right? Kind of on the side, on the outside. This is all of the scoring blows on the inside, by the way. We're not skipping any. Then he throws a spinning back fist here. We can see it kind of gets him, right? But he looks fine. It's not a hard shot. It's kind of a grazing shot. Okay, still not anything very, very significant in this round from Shavkat, right? And then this is the last punch that he lands in the round. And that's all of his points right there. Okay, now we're going to take a look at Ian Gary's points. And I know you guys are going to say, oh, but cage time in this, it was almost equal. Okay, but more importantly, when we take a look at the scoring shots from Ian Gary here, number one, isn't this already a more valuable scoring blow than Shavkat landed in the whole round? Okay, and I'm not trying to be leading here. We're going to talk about it a little bit here. A little bit of a grazing shot on the top of the quad here. Kind of bounces off. Getting here with a really good jab. Now, I do want to say that Shavkat, his hand is open. He's not really punching here. His hand is kind of just controlling. He does poke him kind of in the face, right? We did see like a little bit of swelling there, but he gets him with a really good jab here. Actually, a very, very good scoring shot. He's parrying this jab here. He kicks Rakhmonov in the leg here, and then the right hand comes and he gets off the line here, dominating him on the line and landing a very significant leg kick, okay? Now, most of the scoring is not disputed, right? Kicks him in the head here, boom, right on the side of the head, okay? Almost catches him with the hook as well, but now he's also landed a head kick, okay? And again, Rakhmonov landed kind of two-ish right hands, right? Two kind of glancing blows. Here's a really good jab to the body, very, very hard, very, very good shot. Lands a knee to the body here. Lands a knee to the face, right? Granted, it's not a hard shot, right? But he knees him right on the face. You hear the noise. Punches him in the face while he's on the fence, right? That's right before he takes those other knees there. Punches him in the body. Punches him in the body. I mean, if we're scoring everything, right? Now lands a jab to the body here. This was like the weakest one. He kind of barely touches him here, but still scoring, especially if we're scoring the stuff that Rakhmonov was landing. Now, again, very, very, very good leg kick here. Cracks him right there with that good shot. Gets on the line. Now, this is a really interesting one because this is right at the end of the round, and we see Shavkat's throwing this shot, and it looks like he lands here. However, there's a really loud noise here, but that's because Shavkat's actually running into Ian Gary's jab. Okay, that shot is getting slipped, but Shavkat got cracked by the jab, and I think that it's Ian Gary that's actually landing here and scoring, and this was actually probably one of the more significant blows because even-ish round. It was pretty even. It was right after the spinning back fist. Everyone's looking for something to separate them. And now it looks like Shavkat's landing a shot, but look at Ian Gary's jab. It's right on his head. Boom. And there's nothing disrupting him when he lands that shot, when he goes boom, boom to throw the right hand. Right, again, Shavkat's not really landing anything right there. He's not scoring at all. And then here's the last shot here. Kicks him in the leg. And then look at the damage. Now, if you're scoring for damage, there's nothing in this round that Shavkat did that was more impressive than the leg kicks. We can clearly see it affecting his gait and affecting the way that he was walking. He kicks him a few times, I think, and he hurts him in the leg. He also literally kicked him in the head, literally kneed him in the face. Okay? Shavkat landed what? 2 glancing right hands, one mostly like a jab. He got jabbed a bunch. He got hit with more clean, hard jabs. Ian Gary dominated this round. He dominated this round. The wrestling was mostly even. I showed you every strike from the wrestling. Ian Gary had more wrestling strikes. Even though he's the one on the cage, you're not scoring him being held pressed up on the cage. Nothing's happening. That's not even having a guy on top of you, putting weight on you, tiring you out in guard, right? Just trying to throw stuff up while you try to jiu-jitsu him from the bottom, right? That's like an even-ish position, right? But you're still going to score that guy who's on top. Nobody's on top on the cage. Nobody. You're not working. That guy's resting. Right? Anyway, I think this was a very, very dominant round for Ian Gary. And listening to DC be like, oh, I got that 2-1 Shavkat at the end of the third. I couldn't even believe it. There's a full fight film study of it on the Discord and on the Patreon as well. If you guys want to check it out, it was my first time watching it. Also, a lot of my first time watching all the fights for this weekend, but we watched Robeisy Ramirez versus Espinoza. We watched Navarrete dominate. What's his name? Oscar Valdez. I also did a pre-fight film study where I was basically predicting Oscar Valdez to get knocked out. I was like pretty damn sure there's no way he's going to be able to recover. Did a little bit of a We Fight How We Train on that as well on the Discord and on the Discord and the Patreon. Yeah, but I think that we also watched Pantoja versus Asakura. It was my first time watching that fight. We watched it straight through. Anyway, I think that Ian Gary won the fight. You know, everyone agrees that Shavkat won round 1 basically off of the single right hand that he threw and landed at the end of the round. Kind of stole it. Other than that, I thought Ian Gary was doing fine. Round 3, I think, is very clearly everyone agreed that Ian Gary won that. Round 4 was the round that he took him down really early, I think. And then round 5, he almost strangled him. Right, so it's 2-2. The round 2 being very disputed, and I think clearly, if you dissect what actually happened in the round, Ian Gary won, and dominantly. Anyway, check out the Patreon if you guys want a community of people. Right, when you take a look at the thing, it's an entire community. I teach people how striking works. I teach them how fighting works. We do film studies to talk about it, prove it. We do boxing betting. We talk about pre-fight stuff. You guys can make some money if you're into boxing betting and stuff. We're doing pretty good. We're not 100%, you know, obviously, but we've picked some really good underdogs to make some really good money on. But more importantly, you're going to learn more about boxing there than anywhere else because I'm the one teaching the whole world how striking and fighting works. It's me. It's my channel. All those guys, DC watches my channel. You watch a guy, who's that guy? Mighty Mouse talks about the void. He's talking about controlling space. That's my theory. I'm the one that taught the world about controlling space with feints and probes, right? Teaching about the theory, the value of just going like this. Oh, man, how crazy is that, right? But check it out. Oh, Corey Sandhagen, right? One of his teammates, Zach Punga, bought my combat system. I actually made him a video that he really liked, a Discord or a Vimeo video about his thing and how to train and stuff. It was actually pretty cool. He said he really, really liked it. I was supposed to go out and train with him, but I think I talked shit about Corey Sandhagen and now they're not down. But Corey Sandhagen watches my shit. Trevor Whitman, that guy, right? He uses my theory, my system to teach striking. Okay? It's everywhere soon, everywhere. Okay. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and blah 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 all that good stuff. See you guys.